everyone, welcome back. So it's been actually about 2 weeks since I've been at the plot because we actually bought a house, so we moved and it's just been very busy trying to get everything sorted. So I thought I'll try and get down here quick just for half an hour just to see where we're at with the plot and see how it's all going. And it is very overgrown, so I'm just going to take a quick look around, see what's going on, and then I can go home and make a plan for this coming week, and if I can pop down for even just half an hour each day to do one thing at a time. But all the stuff that I've got planted in looks really good, but there is a lot of weeds, so I'll quickly take you around and show you what's going on. So this is the first bed as you come out of the shed. So this is all my lettuce. I've got a couple of onions, which I don't know where they've come from, but this was the last bit, if you saw my last video, where I dug over last, and then this was the bit I didn't get to. So I'm pretty pleased I did do this amount here, even just a little bit. These were meant to be spring onions here, but as you can see, they've been completely overgrown with weeds. So I'm wondering if I can still save them or not. Fingers crossed, they should be okay. And then my broccoli seem to be doing really well. So these are the biggest three here, these two, and then this one, and you can just see the heads starting to come up on them. So I'm hoping they should be okay. I don't know if I can actually get that to focus. They should be okay. I don't know if I need to completely cover them over from the frost or not, but we'll see. The kale is doing really well. The back ones are completely taken over by weeds, but these ones in the front actually look okay. So fingers crossed I can try and take some of that out today. I've also got the bushes. So this was my rose bush, and I've actually got 2 roses up on it, so I think that one might be dead already, but that one looks okay for the minute. My raspberry and blackberry, there's nothing in the blackberry, but there is one little raspberry, so that might be okay to pick in a few days or so, and we'll see how that goes. My carrots seem to be coming up really well. So I think I am going to thin these out and see how they get on. I may even try and just pick some of them out and replant them into pots and see how that goes. But I don't know if they will survive, if it's too kind of like late to do that. But we'll see. And then round the other side of the kale is my courgette, which looks like it is still going. I don't know how this is still going, but it has got a couple new bits coming up, and these leaves are all new as well. So I'm just going to leave it and see how it goes, and if it keeps going, it keeps going. So we'll see for that. But the other leaves have gone completely white now, so I think I might just cut them off and let this new growth take more of the nutrients, I think. So you can see the peas are actually starting to attach already, and I thought they were going to be completely dead after the birds ate them last time, but they're actually okay. They're starting to come back really strong, so that'll be one of the things on the list, is to try and get something up to support them now. But they look really healthy, especially this one here. I don't want to take the boxes off because with the mud as wet as it is, I think it might be a bit of a pain. I don't think the parsnips are going to grow here. I think they're completely done, and maybe the potatoes are done now. I don't know if it got too cold or something, but they look like they were doing really well, and now they're like completely dead. So I'm just going to leave them, I think, and then see how they go from there. So I did bring my staple gun with me because I was going to try and get some of the netting up around the posts, but the sun is setting so quickly. I thought I'd have a little bit more time, but obviously not, unfortunately. So I'm just going to harvest a couple of little bits, like the kale and the lettuce. I won't try and dig over some of the weeds out at all. I think I'm just going to leave them, and then I'm just going to make my little list and see kind of what needs to be done, and when I can do that this week, and then hopefully by next weekend I should have a better place to start with to try and finish that fruit cage. I'm determined to finish that fruit cage by the middle of November. And now that we have a garden as well, I may even put up a little mini greenhouse for seedlings and things into the garden and do it that way, and then hopefully I'll be in a better place to bring stuff down here and put it into the ground, and a few things may survive a little bit better. I think the problem is the ground is it's got so many weeds in it that as soon as I put seeds in, they just get overtaken, and then I don't know what's what. So I just end up ripping everything out, and I really want to try and stop doing that. So now that I've got the room, I think I'm going to put up a little mini greenhouse, but I'm also thinking about starting another little series about the garden, and because it needs a big makeover. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in watching, rather than just the allotment, and then we can set up little garden diaries as well as the allotment diaries. So it will probably just be more of a kitchen garden in there with herbs, and maybe do the lettuce at home as well, and then all of like the bigger bits like the fruit and potatoes and parsnips I can do here, and courgettes, they can all be done here as well. But I just want to keep a couple of little bits in the garden. So yeah, let's get on with harvesting, and then I can show you what I'll pick up from today. Okay, so stupidly I forgot my bags, but I did find some of our dog's poo bags. So I'm wearing the dog walking coat today. So but nice big bit of kale, and a nice bit of lettuce for lunch this week, I think. So and I think I might even do like a lasagna or something, so I'll stick a bit of that with that. Not a very exciting vlog, unfortunately, today. I'm really sorry about that, and I'm sorry it's not been very consistent over the last probably the whole of October, if I'm honest with you. Just with moving and things, it was just very stressful, and I just had to focus on one thing at a time to make sure that I was staying in a good mental state. But now moved and kind of all settled in, unpacked all the boxes, which there were a lot of. I couldn't believe how much stuff we had. But yeah, now that we're all moved in and settled, hopefully it'll be kind of back on track now, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, let me know if you do want to see a bit of a garden transformation, because it is all just paving slabs at the moment. So it will be a really big, nice makeover, and I'll probably film it anyway just for myself, if I'm honest. But yeah, let me know. So many trains today. But thank you so much for watching. This will kind of be where our starting point is for November, I think, which will almost be a nice way to restart things off. So yeah, have a lovely week ahead. Hopefully this will go up tonight. If it does, it'll be Sunday night. So have a lovely week, take care, and I hope you all got to enjoy your extra hour in bed this morning. Bye.